There we go. This is Martijn Mumbles live at the Antwerp eSports Festival. I hope you guys are having a good time back here and back home, and we certainly are here. We're going to provide you guys with some enemy territory action, and with that, I have the extreme pleasure of introducing our shoutcasters, Ozo and Leonica. You know, a special team brought in from the ET community to give you guys the best coverage we can. Hope you guys are having a good time. And with that, I'm going to hand you guys off to these guys. And stay tuned for awesome ET action.
Thanks a lot for that, Mumbles. Yeah, as you just said, we've got Ozo and Leonica ready for this loser bracket final between Impact and Rockit. And we're just waiting for the players to ready up. Had a couple of technical issues, just sorting out a couple of headphone problems and the like. But yeah, we're ready to go now. So hopefully we'll bring you a good game. And the first map is going to be Supply. On the defending side, we're going to have Impact Gaming, and attacking we're going to have Rockit, and the second map is going to be Gold Rush. So here we go, live in 3, 2, 1. We are live and ready to go here with Rockit attacking, and they're going to make their way over to the main now. Gifty with a rifle grenade just going out towards the main hit. He's going to get dropped by Rosso as he pushes out quite aggressively towards his top rock, and that's a great start to the game with a pause. And we are just going to, it looks like we're going to reset because they've only got 4 players. So hopefully we are going to get this match back and underway for you. Leon, you excited for this match?
Yeah, it's really exciting, this match. It's the loser bracket final, and we're gonna enjoy it as well. Like the second and the third team, mostly here on LAN. Impact are really stunning, or, well, not very stable from beginning till the end. They have their ups and their downs, so I'm hoping they can perform now. And Rockit has a really nice lineup. Everyone in the team basically won a LAN. I don't know, show him Gifty, should be sure. So we'll see what happens. But it's been the worst setup ever. In the last 2 days, every match was starting really soon, except for this one. It took like 2.5 to 3 hours to actually get everything ready. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, well, Squiz just, I don't know if he disconnected from the server or if something like that happened, or if the lights were a bit too bright for him at the front of the stage, but he is reconnected to the server now, and hopefully they're just going to insta-slash ready team so we can get this this match underway. As I said before, first map's going to be Supply, second map is going to be Gold Rush, and I'm not sure actually how they decide a third map. Do you have any idea?
It's just you can pick it for yourself. It's not fixed anyhow. So
oh, right, okay then. So it's probably going to be some kind of a knockout.
Yeah, it's a clan-based rule, so.
Well, yeah, they just asked a couple of questions in the game. Hopefully we'll, as I said, get this match underway. I think they're just waiting for a couple of lights at the front of the stage to just to be either turned off or change direction or something like that. So, as I said again, hopefully we'll. Oh, they're not actually turning the lights off. That's not the best thing in the world, is it? Oh my! Oh. Well, yeah. I think the players are getting blinded by the lights, so hopefully we'll get this underway. We should have a pretty exciting match here, Leon. Have you seen any of the Dignitas games? I think they're in the winner bracket. At least I think they won the winner bracket, and they're in the final. So.
They won every match 4-0. Where I even played against them, and they were really convincing. I'm pretty sure that they're gonna win this LAN, unless Impact or even Rockit, don't know who's gonna win this one, is going to have something surprisingly up their sleeve. I hope it's gonna be a really nice match for the final. But of course, we're not sure if Dignitas is gonna win that match as well with 4-0.
Yeah, indeed. Well, all the games I've seen, or at least heard of Dignitas playing, they've actually all won 4-0. So they actually look surprisingly strong, in my opinion. I didn't think they were going to be so strong, you know.
Yeah,
at the LAN.
They had that practice before, and you can really see that everyone is using their experience from online and from different LANs to perform properly here on this LAN. So Dignitas is also the team that sets up probably the quickest. So they're quite surprisingly that they have the most experience here at LAN.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, we're just waiting for 2 players. We're waiting for Wing and Amise to ready up now, so hopefully we'll get this match underway with no pauses, no delays, no more stoppages. And as I say that, the match is actually starting to warm up. So again, the first map Supply, Impact Gaming defending, Rockit are attacking. And we'll see just how these two teams will get on against each other as we go live in 3, 2, 1, and we are fight on the first map of supply again. The Rocket pushing out towards this main exit now as Zarenic drops a couple of ammo packs as they make their way up to the top. Matthias, they got 4 people going up to the top, and Gifty is just sitting with the rifle nade, camping at that middle part there just to get a couple of frags on the Impact Gaming side upstairs. As Ross goes down to Gifty's rifle nade, actually, Xylus is going to fire one back at Winghaven as he watches for the people who are coming high. He's going to shoot a rifle nade, knock him out on top there, and he's going to push out in self-kill with the respawn just coming up. Zarenda goes down. He does actually get gibbed as well. Well played there for the Impact side as the Impact Gaming side self-kill and reset up the defense with 3 people are lower by the looks of things. High and nice artillery frag there onto Winghaven, and I think he actually instantly respawned, so not the best of artillery in the end there. Winghaven goes to the jump to get the revive. He just actually drops down instead. Gifty goes down. He's not going to get the revive from Winghaven. He's not going to be on the revive quick enough, so he's got into a fight with Xylus. Xylus is going to come out on top there. Mattis actually rushed in from the top there. He's actually going to go for the flag. He's going to jump on it. He's going to get the flag for the Rocket side, and I'm not sure if the Impact Gaming side has spawned back. Yes, they have, and that's an absolutely brilliant start for the Rocket side, Leon.
Yeah, this is really stunning. I didn't really expect this from the Impact team. Maybe it's been quite out of concentration through all that long setup. But we'll see what happens after this one. But it's a really good start here from Rocket.
Indeed. Now, the Impact side, last time I saw them play Supply was actually against Dignitas, and in my opinion, they got taught how to play this map, you know. So we're going to have to see if they've improved much on their first couple of stages leading up to the Depot Gate stage, where they actually held the game for the longest. So,
and we shouldn't forget that this is actually Impact's map. So
indeed, this is. Either way, here we go. The main gate, has blown up. Has 5 for the Rocket side. Push up with that truck, just trying to dodge the spam pretty much. The revives come in onto Matthias. 4 medics make their way across the top towards the CP area now. Frags coming in from either side, but Impact Gaming are going to come out on top on that firefight. Matthias self-kills, and the FFE comes down just on top of that truck for the spawn. Winghaven, he's going to do the typical... Oh, no, he's not going to do the typical airstrike from Winghaven. He's going to go down to the FFE, and Xylus is going to get a double landmine frag there outside the caves. They're not going to get any gibbs. They're going to get revived, and Gifty is going to get that spam going towards that CP area now as they make their way across the top behind the truck. A couple of frags coming in from the Impact Gaming side again. The self-kills yet again coming in from Rocket. They can't seem to get past this FFE spam yet, but after a couple of spawns, they should be able to just get past it with the charge times just running out. As I say that, a couple of Rocket players making their way in through the caves now as they come out outside. Xylos self-kills, and there's an airstrike put down from Winghaven at that west exit. Xylos another landmine frag there onto Winghaven. He's not going to get any airstrike support fire kills there at that west exit, as I guess the Impact Gaming side called it nice and early. Zarenda making his way across the top now, gets a frag on the high, who gets revived instantly by Squiz. Squiz gets the frag back on the Zarenda there, and a nice crossfire there from the Impact Gaming side. Ross getting 3 frags apiece across the top, and he's going to set that defense back up at that CP. He's going to have to be quick to get this revive onto Squiz though, as the FFE comes down on top of that main road now. A couple of frags coming in from Higher and Mies, who was using the name Thomas in case you didn't know who it was. Another FFE frag coming in from Thomas again as the Rocket side make their way across the top. Winghaven gets the revive on the Gifty. He's not going to get the revive onto a boat yet. Yes, he is. He gets it now as he makes his way round the back of the double doors. He's not going to be able to kill Rush. Yes, he is. And he's probably going to get the frag on the Squish. He's only got a Luger. Well played Winghaven, just going in on the back there. Zarenda gets the final frag on the Xylos, and I think that is the CP stage over and done with. They're just going to have to wait for the covert ops. Instead, they're going to go straight down to that main gate. A double dynamite plant on top of this depot gate, and that is a successful push finally, Leon. It looks like they're going to get a bit stronger now.
Yeah, it looks really good. The CP stage wasn't that long, but still well held here by Impact. But now Impact are going to try and defuse these double dynamite, but you take it over from this one.
Indeed, as we are going in, eyes on Ross at this west exit now. I haven't seen an engineer anywhere around the dynamites. I think Xylos might be, Xylos is just placing a couple of landmines here down at that east exit. It was far too risky for them to go for the defuse as he gets a couple of grenade spam on top of that depot gate. Maybe a bit too early as Winghaven actually sneaks in through the team door, just in Xylos' point of view, but he goes down to Ross right at the back of the west exit. Good job he caught onto him because he could have done a lot of damage there in the back just to stop this defense from really being set up. Xylos again going to get a couple of frags. Every time I've watched him play this map, Leon, he has been the absolute beast on supply, so hopefully he's going to perform well for us this time as he goes in for that defuse on the east. Actually, he's going to get the defuse onto that east exit. That is brilliant for the Impact Gaming side. That's really going to take a big weight off their shoulders. Even though Zarenda is going to come back in and get that dynamite planted straight away on that east exit, they haven't pushed forward to make the truck come all the way around that west exit, and they have another chance to set up their defense at the back here at this depot stage. High is going to be guarding the truck at the front with the MP40. Nice headshot frag here on the Winghaven. Going to get the important gib as well, and Zayas and Squiz Squiz helping out at that main gate as the rest of the Rock side try to push in, and the Impact Gaming side are going to now push out with their spawn grenades. Zaya is going to be the one to push right up to the top with the at the broken wall. He's not going to kill anybody. Oh, he's actually going to kill Zarenda and Squiz. He's not going to get Squiz his teammate on full spawn. He's going to have tapped out soon enough. I'm not sure if he got Zarenda gib with that grenade either. He's not going to jump in over the main gate either, Zarenda. He's going to wait for his teammate, but who's going to get absolutely raised by Mies as he comes in the main gate there. Squiz going to get the frag onto Gifty as well, and the rest of the Rocket side self-kill. Winghaven's staying alive at the east, so he could take a full spawn here, but he's not. He's going to take down Mies there at the east exit, and that's a massive hole for them to run into now. If they get an engineer up in time, they are going to be really on the cards for getting this stage over and done with. But Hire, I think, was just in the way just before they got up in the Axis respawn. Ross is going to chase the engineer down, and he's going to get him gibbed, and that was a pretty lucky break for the Impact Gaming side. If that engineer got up, Leon, they would have been in a lot of trouble there. The crane controls probably would have been built, and they would have had to set up another defense at that truck stage. Gifty rifle grenade frag on the Mies as Hire chases him down at that east exit, west exit. But Gifty's going to get the frag actually. I'm not sure if he was on full spawn. Mies is waiting for a revive as well with 10 seconds left on the respawn. Gifty self-kills, and the Squiz and Ross, who just were hiding outside the top of this spawn, are going to come and push out and get the self-kill grenades on the go. Silas might take full here, but he's not going to die straight away. He's finally going to go down as Lorenz Thompson. Winghaven's going to go down and Squiz's MP40 at the back of the east, and the rest of the Impact Gaming side are going to come out and set up a nice crossfire at the front of this depot gate stage, and I think they're finally settling down, Leon. They're just starting to really get a hold of this stage. As Zarenda actually goes ninja through the spawn. He's going to have to walk up these stairs now. Hopefully he's going to get past its defense. But no, Mies knew that he was lurking. He was waiting outside the top of this spawn, and he's suddenly stopped the rush again. He's going to get another frag. He's not going to get the gib on the Matthias as the rest of the Axis side respawn, pick up Mies from taking a full spawn, and the rest of the Rocket side self-kill and actually reset their next attack. I think Squiz took full there though, so that could be costly at this part of the map. A nice headshot from Mies there as well. Just taking a couple of pick shots at that main gate. Spam coming down onto that east exit as well. Now Xylus is going to get caught off guard when he puts a rifle nade in. He's not going to get gibbed as of yet, but the rest of the Rocket side, I think, have just pushed in the east exit now. Really heavy push in there. Are they going to be able to get the engineer up and past his defense? It looks like they are, with Winghaven picking up a lot of the frags there on the top of that spawn. Gifty is going to keep running. I'm not sure if they're going to have a Panzer set up at the back of the spawn. It looks like Xylos and the Panzer are waiting. Rifle nade comes in. They're not going to get the Panzer just yet. Panzer's going to absolutely smash Matthias in the face, but Gifty is going to get that. He's going to get it built, and they're finally going to get the green controls constructed. They're going to push the button, and they're going to have to make this truck, if they really want a quick time now, Leon, they're going to have to get this truck going all the way from start to finish now.
Yeah, indeed they have. They took really some time. It impacted a really nice defense. You can see that Silo was really doing his best here. He's probably one of the best players at LAN at the moment. He's really impressive. Crossfire has been all over the place about him, so it's really impressive. And now we're going to see the truck go stage over here. So Ozo, back to you.
Indeed, I think the truck has just actually come back around the back of the east exit. This is an absolutely brilliant stage for Rocket to just keep the truck moving. That landmine's not going to do any damage as well. It's actually going to push Winghaven just out of the truck, but he's going to stay prone in the back of that truck like everybody used to do in ET, and they still are doing it now because it's such an effective way of taking that truck out without having to take any damage and actually dying, and for the truck to stop moving. So Me's going to push out of the east exit now. I don't think they're going to be able to stop this. The truck has gone halfway up the hill, and that is going to be a successful, well, a reasonably successful time for Rocket. Even though they got the first stage over and done with within the first 2 or 3 spawns, I think that's a reasonable time to set. I think it's going to be under 10 minutes, unless the Impact Gaming side actually stop them at the top of this hill for a couple of minutes. But Rocket going to get 1, 2, 3 frags there, Winghaven with 2, Mattis with the other, and I think the truck is finally going to make its way past the CP doors. Abort's going to be the man to escort it, and that was one hell of a first round, Leon.
It was really good. It was really nice to watch it as well, especially here from the front seat. But they set a really proper time here. As we're looking at the stats, you can see that Impact is really out-damaging Rocket properly. But still, Rocket made it in 8 minutes and 30, which is really fast on this map, especially against a good team. So I hope that Impact are really strong as well on the attack to actually win this map.
Indeed, well, just as you said, checking out the stats there, Xylos again and Hire both doing an absolutely sick amount of damage to their team. I just think they just gotta, I don't know if they're not going for the gibbs or if they're just not getting lucky enough to get the final bullet to get the gib on the opposing side, but it doesn't look to me as if they're giving a lot. Like when they were pushing across to the CP, they were pushing, and there were no gibbs coming in from the people defending the CP. So hopefully, well, I reckon that's going to be really the key factor for this Rocket defense to actually stop this Impact side, because the last time I saw them attack on this map, they were absolutely incredible. They only set 8 minutes again, but every single stage was, you know, it was really fluent. It just flowed really nicely. So this should be a really interesting second round on the first map of Supply. Just waiting for a couple of players to ready up from each side, and hopefully they're not going to take too long, because we've really been looking forward to this game.
Yeah, I came at like 11 in the morning and they started setting up, and well, if you check the clock now, it should be quite late. I don't know what time it is properly. But the best thing of all is that the ET players are actually playing on a stage now, and Ozo, I think you should like continue for the match because we're starting the next round.
Indeed, the warm-up is just starting to go. We're going to have Rockit defending now this first stage of supply, in which the Allies have got to escort a truck, as you just noticed. And for the people who haven't actually played the game or seen the game before, sorry if I haven't actually explained the map properly. I'll explain to it like midway through the game. Sorry, as the Impact Gaming side actually have a 4-man push at main. Squiz is going to self-kill. I think they are at a short spawn. Zylos self-kills as well. Rifle grenade frag on the Matthias up top. I don't think he's going to get the kip, but he possibly got the kip, but I'm not 100% sure. Winghaven, he's going to do the usual damage dealing. Top position at the top. Nade going down towards the CP. A 4-man impact rush across the top, and there's nobody to stop them. There's not enough people up the top. Surrender has to self-kill, and they're really going to have to set up in the stairwells, Leon. Hire's going to have a nade primed at the window. I think they're all going to go down. They're actually going to self-kill. Squiz is going to risk full spawn, actually, with a pistol only at the bottom by the caves. The boat's going to chase him out there. Zylos' position has been given away as well by Squiz having to run down there past the team, though. He's not going to die. He's going to stay there on very low amount of HP. He's not been seen by Winghaven either, he's actually going to get the frag on a Winghaven with a grenade being tossed up through towards the top, and Ross is going to make the way for the flag, but Thomas actually grenades him down before he gets a chance to go for the flag. I don't think he was going to make it, but it would have been something something really scary for this Rockit side, having such an early breakthrough from the Impact Gaming side. It really is heavy up rushing here from the Impact Gaming side. Is Mies and Hire as well, I think, just weighing across the top here. They're going to make their way up to the flag on a full spawn. Now, Grand Frag from Zylos, if both of these players push at the same time, no! Hire went too early, even though somebody else is already up, which is Zylos. Yet again, Zylos really being the man to, he's really pulling this team through this map so far, Leon. I mean, that really was heavily Zylos based on that attack, and they finally got this first stage over and done with 7 minutes on the board, and that is that's a pretty quick start. I think it's only a minute, maybe a minute and a half until they got the first stage, so
yeah, it's
looking good for them.
Yeah, as I said before, like, Zylos is just doing his thing, and he's doing it even better. It's just all the experience and all the things that he does online and on land. It's just really nice to see it here in this stage.
Indeed, we're just a quick briefing of the map, if you like. They've actually got to escort the truck by having a player within its vicinity to escort it to the very end of the map and then all the way back towards the CP spawn. And as I say that, Ross is going to make his way alone, engineer, and Mies is going to get absolutely laid down by Matthias there. Landmine from Gifty as Hire tries to make his way over the top, and this is going to be a nice rocket crossfire to the Impact Gaming side and not going to be able to break just as of yet. Is that Landmine going to do a lot of damage? No, nobody's going to trip it yet. Hire's going to trip it. He's going to go down. He's not going to get caved, but he hasn't got a medic anywhere near him to revive him. As Hylos makes his way down the cave, dodges a grenade there from Gifty. He's not going to come out on top with two people crossfire in that cave exit, and Matthias and Surrender and Winghaven helping out as well in this crossfire. Can they get past this FFV across the top by the truck? I'm not sure, and they're actually going for a very, very heavy cave push here now. Gifty and the rest of the side actually know it. They can't see him across the top. Mies is going to be the first one to engage in the combat, but Matthias and Gifty and Winghaven all really doing the job. Gifty getting a lot of frags there. Winghaven picking up as well. Squeeze is going to get a double frag. He's going to get Winghaven. He's going to self-kill. And now with that middle tower, without the FOP in that middle tower, they can finally push across this top. Nice rifle there from Zylos. Squeeze is going to just hold back to be that reviving medic possibly, as we all know him to be, let's be honest, the best at doing. He's going to come behind this Impact Gaming side. Nice push, great timing on the push. Mies with a Thompson frag, squeezed right behind the CP now, and they've actually cleared it out. Well played there from Impact. Really nice timing on that attack, and they've got now 5 minutes to get the rest of this map done and dusted. Matthias making his way across the top as well with that FFV on top of the main road. They're actually going to be able to defend the CP. They're just going to have to wait for the covert ops to get over there, get a satchel, blow up the CP, rebuild the CP, and then get that spawn point inside there, so they can have a quicker route towards the next objective. For the people, again, who need to know the map, this truck now has to make its way through the gate around the back of this part of the map, so they can get up the top, build another objective, and push that objective that they've just built to get the truck, to get the gold on this crane at the back of the map onto the truck and escort it back to this position here, just in case you wanted to know that. Self-kill grenades coming in from Rockit there. Almost downs Ross, who is the engineer. Squiz is backing him up now. He's going to keep spamming these nades over the east wall. They're going to get a dynamite yellow down on top of this main gate. I don't think Ross is going to do it. He's going to wait in case the engineer goes down. I think he just did, but he's not going to be able to get on top because Zylos is waiting there. He gets the frag on Matthias. I'm not sure if he's going to get it. No, Zarenda's just going to block him off before he can dive down onto that main gate to get the dynamite down. And Impact really need to get a move on because they've only got 4 minutes and 13 seconds on the board. If they get this depot gate down now, I'm going to say they've got a chance, Leon. What do you think?
Yeah, they're certainly going to have a chance now. They're trying to plant in the main. It was actually quite nice. The Squiz properly.
Wing-Haven! Unlucky Wing-Haven. Almost getting the FFE down just in time. Sorry to jump in there, Leon. That FFE was really close to stopping that depot gate plant there. I don't think they can actually have it. I don't think they've got an engineer to defuse it as of yet. Actually, they do. They've got a rifle grenader. He's going to make his way on top of the main gate now with 10 seconds left on that dynamite. He's going to get taken down by Mies. I'm not sure if he's been given. I think he might have tapped. No, he was definitely given. The rest of the Rocket side self-kill, and they're going to have to set up a nice cheeky crossfire in the back of this depot gate stage now with the depot gate blowing. High is going to make his way in now as a medic. 2 people at the back of the west now. He's seen them both. His teammates are going to know where they are. He's been absolutely raised here by Surrender though at that west exit, and Squiz self-kills. He knows it's not worth rushing in on his own against a crossfire of 3 or 4 people. Xylos possibly going to take full here as he runs away from Winghaven on top of that west wall. He heard him drop down. He's going to go for the frag. He's going to get the frag with 12 HP remaining. Matthias self-kills. Grenades down Mies just after the self-kill. Gifty, nice grenade there. Following up for Xylos. And another frag for Gifty. A rifle nade. A bot going to take down Squiz as well. And that's going to sort out this impact game inside attack. Nice headshots there for Matthias. Again, long range up to the top of the broken wall. Rocket really looking quite dominant now as they're setting up these positions. They're getting all the frags at the same time, making sure that this attack can't rush in with the needles. Get the revives up on the players that need to be revived. And again, they've completely shut down this attack as they respawn. They're going to push out self-kill nades yet again. Typical aggression in ET, and that's actually the east wall has been defused. That is an absolutely incredible thing for the Rocket side. Gifty's still defending. He's not going to get the give on the Ross though. Squiz is just going to get him down, and they are going to get a plant yet again on top of this east depot wall. Or are they? No, Abort's just going to come out of nowhere. He's going to keep bothering these two down here at the east. He's going to go for the entry. Ross could have got the plant there if he just got the pliers to it. I think he's still going to get it. Yes, he is. Pliers onto the east, and they've got that objective done almost. Xylos actually runs past the field up though. Winghaven's seen him. He should have known he's seen him because he threw a grenade right at him. He's got one medic chasing him as he primes a rifle grenade now. I think he knows it's rifle, but he's not sure if he's going to waste any of his charge to build the controls. And as the truck is not being moved, the Rocket side might as well just completely not bother with Xylos, considering if he builds this objective, the truck still has to be taken all the way across to the west. And Winghaven having an absolutely storming game there with 3 frags onto the allied players as they rush in through the main. 1 minute 43 seconds on the board. Xylos is waiting to get a nice couple of frags here with the rifle at the back on top of the crane. He's going to get the field up. He's not going to get the game. Abort has no idea where that rifle's come from. He's going to go into the back and he's going to actually sort this stage out for them. Winghaven in the back of Xylos. Gifty getting loads of frags here as well. Outside the spawn. High is going to finally get him down again outside the front of the spawn. And I don't know if it's actually possible for them to do anymore, Leon. I think they've got to get the entire map done right now. If Ross gets past this access respawn in time, we're going to go in eyes on him now as he runs up the stairs. I think they're possibly going to be able to do it if I think about it. If they get the controls built right here, right now, with no problems. But Mattis is lying in wait with him. He's going to get the gib onto that engineer. And I just pressed the wrong button and I went out of view. I think that they sorted it out though. As an engineer, Xylos is coming up the top now. Mies is going to block the window with 55 seconds left. They're going to need a miracle if they want to get this done. I think it's actually good games as the rest of the players have called.
It is.
That was an absolutely epic game of supply there with everything happening. Just needed the impact game inside to really, they just needed to step it up a bit. I think they shouldn't have bothered with the east, possibly gone for the west wall instead, considering they went for the east 2 or 3 times, I think. And after Gifty got that defuse, that was really that for me was pretty much good game there, where they couldn't really use both exits at the right amount of time left on the clock, Leon. But with the first map going to Rocket, which is actually, in my opinion, quite a surprise, the second map, Gold Rush, which was their pick, is really going to be the Impact are really going to have to pick up the game, basically, in my opinion, to come back in this one, because Gifty, by the look of things, and Winghaven's actually, who's been quite underrated in 5-on-5, has really been he's really been on fire this game, Leon, and I'm really impressed with this play, actually.
Yeah, it's really really nice to see how Rocket really took this map properly as well. If we're looking at the stats, where of course obviously that Rocket has better stats at the moment with damage and overall, as Xylos is topping it up for Impact. It's nice to see here. And if we look at the Gibbs, indeed, what Ozo is showing me right now, as Rocket has 20 Gibbs and Impact only 8, that's probably one of the problems that happened for them, especially with the well defense at east there, Ozo, where it was where it took them about 2 minutes to actually plant it. So We'll see what happens on Gold Rush because complete different map there. Almost getting that tank to the bank and get the gold. We'll see what's going to happen.
I think, well, if we give a quick briefing on the next map, which is Gold Rush, then we could probably go for a music break. I think that sounds like the best idea. So for the people who might be out there who are from COD or any other gaming background, just, if you want to know the map here, it's going to come on now. Hopefully they'll call the vote and get it going. Well, basically, what happens in Gold Rush is they have several objectives to do, haven't they, Leon? It's exactly the same as Supply in a way. They've got to escort a vehicle to the specific parts of the map. As they get which is at the start a tank. I'll actually fly through it now on the free view just to help it out. Saves me as well having to describe each part of the map, which is a bit of a pain because this is actually a reasonably big map. Yep. Either way, here we go. I'll go from the Allies spawn. The Allies spawn here. They need to take an engineer up here. They've got a couple of routes, as you can see on the map, with the red tank being the first objective. They have to then make their way up to build this tank here. They then, when they have that tank built, they take the tank, they escort it all the way down this road here, all the way up to this bridge point here, but in which they destroy the bank doors, which I am looking at right now with the crosshair on. Between that, the Axis side can actually build this barrier which stops the tank from going past this part of the map, this corner, which can be a really strong factor for a defense, as they can build a CP here. Axis and Allies that can both build the CP. Sorry, the Allies, when they get the tank to that position there with the bank doors destroyed, they then respawn inside this room here, which gives them a quicker respawn point, like the CP in Supply, where they build that CP at that second stage. They then respawn at the quicker spawn point. And, it just adds to much more interesting gameplay. Before this map was made, the tank actually had to go all the way around this part of the map, which is, let's be honest, a bit of a pain. Leon, what do you bit of a pain to get the tank all the way around there and to this point to blow up the bank doors? Yeah,
that was the old map. There was some good times. I really remember the old Dignitas team who took out, I think it was D-Sky, probably one of the best matches there ever was at that time. But luckily enough, they made a new version of it, and it's actually quite better. And it's almost as much played as it is Supply. They call it, well, the second Supply of the game.
Yeah, indeed. The two most played maps in the enemy territory for sure. Either way, back to the map briefing. These doors will then blow up the gold, which you can see here is the next and final, pretty much final objective. They have to escort the gold there across to the courtyard, or they can go all the way up there across around the back of the map to then put the gold in the back of the truck, which is then exactly the same as Supply. They escort the truck all the way across here, all the way up the top of this road, around past the health and ammo cabinets, past the MG, back to the spawn and through there, and then that is game over. Which, believe it or not, even though it's quite a long map, you can see, 4-minute, possibly 5-minute times on this map, which that's when the attacking side really are, they're raging, they're absolutely steaming through the map at that point.
Hopefully we'll expect something about 8 or 9 minutes if we want to have a really nice match to see. But all in all, we'll just say it after music break.
Yeah, indeed. We're going to go to a quick music break now with H2KTV. So if we go to a quick music break now, we'll bring you some ET action as soon as possible. So don't go anywhere. Get some Coke and some chips or whatever, and then get back in the lounge. So see you soon. And you are back with Ozo and Leonica for the second map between Impact Gaming and Rockit. I think it's Rockit Gaming or Rockit eSports, something along those lines, but it's Rockit versus Impact. Either way, in enemy territory, lower bracket final. Sorry, the loser bracket final. Sorry for choking on my own words there. Just how it goes. We'll get through it though. Just waiting for the players to ready up, which is Mies from Impact Gaming, and hopefully we'll get this match underway on Gold Rush, which, as we said earlier, probably the second most popular and at least played map in the game, and the warm-up is already here, and we're about to get this match, as I said, underway, going in view with Xylos. 3, 4, 3, whatever, 2, 1, here we go, and we are fighting away. I'm Impact Gaming attacking first for the Allied side, and the Axis side obviously going to be Rockit Gaming. Xylos got a prime and 8 here across the side entrance. They're actually going to make a way possibly up the back, but oh dear. Match is paused. Thanks a lot, Winghaven. And we are going to have to wait a bit for them to unpause the game or possibly restart. I'm not 100% sure. So So we will wait and see what's going to happen with this map of Gold Rush. Leon, are you excited for this map? I can't wait for it. I think it's Rockit's pick. Impact Gaming have got to win another map back and take it to a third map to go through. So,
well, I actually see it happen that they're gonna win this map, but hope for sure. We have no clue what's going on right now. Although there has been problems again with the headset. That was the biggest problem why it took so long with the setup. These are really expensive headsets. I don't even know. Oh, we're going to start again. Oza, back to you.
Indeed, and as you just heard then, we are preparing a fight. We are Xylos coming up through this side entrance now in 3, 2, 1, unpaused, and we have fight. Xylos dodges that rifle grenade, well played there. Gifty actually go really aggressive there. He's going to get team killed by Wing even at the back by the tower. They must have been on short spawn. Yes, they were. They self-kill, and Xylos going to make his way up through the side with a grenade. He's going to chuck it towards the corner by the boxes. Gets rifle naded down by Gifty though, just as he tries to move in. Zarena with a landmine frag as well, and they've actually stolen the tank, Leon, and that's an absolutely brilliant start for this Impact Gaming side. That's exactly what they needed at the start of this second map, which is Gold Rush. 14 minutes left on the clock, and they are absolutely steaming through the map at the moment. They're trying to get the build on top of the barrier, and they're actually going to get the build, taking that back. And the Impact Gaming side have got to get an engineer down there nice and fast. They've got 2 engineers there, just lurking around, just making sure that they're not going to get the plant and get a sneaky little defuse, but I don't think they've gone for it. I think they're making their way all the way around the back. At least one engineer has. I'm trying to find out which engineer it is, actually, because it's actually Xylos. Here we go, we found him. Rifle nade primed and ready. Gifty's making his way up by the broken wall. He's not going to get rifled down by Xylos, who's actually ninjaing around this CP area. He's gone up towards the CP. He's going to try and take down a boat with that rifle grenade. He's not going to get it, but he might get the ground. No, he's not. A boat's going to shoot him down with the MP40, and he's going to get gunned down as well by Ross at the top of this tank kill. Mees is going to help out by killing Zarena, and they're going to get the dynamite down on top of the barrier. Gifty rifle grenade frag as well, just as he went to get the dynamite down and armed on top of this tank barrier. Really, really promising stuff from the Impact Gaming side though, Leon. Landmine as well from Zarena. Wing even finally picking up higher as well, the last guy around this tank barrier. And Ross, I think, who is on his own actually at this part of the map, one-on-one with the opposing engineer, which is Gifty. I don't think he's got enough charge though to get a plant on this tank barrier. He gets a spawn grenade off. He's not going to come out on top. He's not going to get any hits or kills. He's going to get the dynamite down, and that's the most important thing. This rifle grenade again from Gifty, who is going to have an absolute storm as Xylos replies. So he's not going to get the plant because he's going to go down to Matthias' MP40. Matthias has been down. He's going to go for the plant now. Xylos goes down to Winghaven's MP40. That was an incredible play from Rockit again, saving that plant on the tank barrier on Gold Rush. The tank has been destroyed as well. There's no point in rebuilding that just as of yet because the tank barrier needs to go down. Dynamite again going down from Xylos. They're going to get the plant this time. Now they've got to sit back, possibly with a Panzer or an FFE on top of this dynamite, just to make sure they protect the plant. They can't afford to lose this tank barrier anymore now, Leon.
No, indeed, they were steaming from the beginning. It's really nice. As Xylos is camping his balcony room properly.
Nice.
This is going really nice for Impact. This is what they want to see. This is probably what all our viewers want to see. So
indeed, but either way, Zarena is still alive, and Mattis has kept him alive as well. I don't think they're going to be able to get the defuse, though. He's going to be waiting there just to possibly get the rebuild. He's actually self-killed. Take that back. Mattis is going to defend the tank, though. He's going to try it as an engineer. He's going to trip his teammate's landmine. That was a mistake, Matthias. That's exactly the opposite of what you need to be doing there, buddy. The boat's going to get the revive, and that's actually put him in a lot of danger because the boat and Matthias are both taking a lot of damage there. Just because of Matthias' stupidity running over that landmine at the end of the day. Squiz and Ross, both UK players here, guarding this truck, making sure it gets down the hill nice and safely. Grenade spam coming in from the Rockit side to make sure the tank damage actually gets damaged. The tank's going to get damaged. Ross and Xylos both lying in wait with their pliers, and the tank's going to get instantly repaired. This is exactly what Impact need. Covert Ops is out as well, blowing up that command post that was in the Axis' control. The boat's going to actually protect it though. He's going to get one frag. He's not going to get the second. Mees is going to get him. Rifle coming up from Gifty. He's going to get the tap. Yes, he has got the tap on the CP. That is perfect play from the Rockit player Gifty there. He's actually going to get a double frag of that CP. He's not going to go for the build. He's just going to tap it because if you tap the CP, that means that the Allied side cannot actually build the CP themselves. They have to wait for the CP to be constructible for, I'm not sure how many, I think it might be 30 seconds roughly, thereabouts, for them to be able to construct that CP. So that is brilliant play from the Rockit side. Really holding back this Impact Gaming attack. As Haya comes in with a double frag there on top of the stairs. I think they were on short spawn though as Gifty pushes out. 10 seconds. Ross is up there. Ross gets grenaded down again by the CP, but Squiz, as you would expect, is lying in wait with that needle. He's going to get revived. He's going to build the CP, and Impact Gaming are back in business as they get that CP spawn stage up and running, Leon. They are going to probably self-kill as the spawn's coming up. Yes, they are. Squiz is finally going to self-kill as well, and we're going to go go in. Eyes on Higher, no pressure here, buddy. As the rest of the Axis players, they're going to make their way around the back now to set up this bank stage defense. Higher, Squiz, Ross, and Me's going to get absolutely annihilated by this Axis crossfire. Absolutely brilliant stuff there from the Rocket side. Wing even again coming out on top. Ross is going to be forced to self-kill. They're not going to defuse this dynamite on the truck barrier, I don't think. And actually, cheekily enough, Wing Even's gone for the CP destruction. He's going to come in line with another medic. He's not going to get the fragments, but Higher is really doing a lot of damage to him. He's going to come out on top. Wing Even's not going to destroy that CP, and Higher has done the job well there, Leon. He's really, if they had that CP destroyed, that really would have been a pain to get back up, you know. But actually, saying that, the Impact Gaming side have got 3 medics coming around the back of this spawn area now to get towards the bank. Mees is going to get a Thompson frag, and Boat's going to reply to get squeezed down, but Mees is going to take a boat as well. And I think those 2 medics are alive and waiting, and they're going to get cracking on into the bank now. Higher double frag again, and the objective has been taken. I don't know who it's been taken by. I think it might be Mees. Either way, if it's Mees or Squiz, they are definitely going to get the goal away really, really quickly. He's going to get them gunned down by a boat here at the second half, so but the Impact Gaming side are really replying. The goal's taken again by Xylos, and this is going to be a really quick time, Leon. They're absolutely flying through this final stage of the map. The goal's going to get secured. Ross is going to make sure there's nobody hiding at that truck. The truck's been escorted away. The tank battery is not being built either, and the Rocket Gaming side are not in any kind of position to actually get the build on top of this truck barrier. They've got some kind of strange defense actually set up right at the back of the courtyard, and they're just not getting any of the Gibbs either. But it doesn't matter. The Gibbs are not the most important factor now. They're all just getting gunned down. Double rifle grenade though from Gifty just to stop the truck barrier. He's going to get a 30. He's actually going to get 4 frags there on that truck. That is brilliant play from Gifty. But in the end, the Allied side just managed to respawn. They're going to jump here their way on top of that truck, and Squiz is going to be the man. That objective play, he's going to take that truck all the way up to the top of the hill now. He's going to prime the grenades. The rest of the Impact Gaming sides are going to keep that truck rolling as 2 of the Axis medics are going to really give chase along with the end of the field ops, and they're going to be able to take down Squiz as the Allied side respawn. It's going to be a big clash of the Titans here. Mees chucks a spawn strike out there. Ross is going to get 2 frags with that crew saved MG actually, and that is going to be GG. Impressive time there. Sorry for the spinning. Got a bit excited there. Gonna go in nice and Squiz so I don't do it anymore. 8 minutes and 5 seconds on the board. That in Leon was an absolutely incredible time with 7 minutes. Could have been even quicker as well if the goal didn't get stopped halfway through their bank stage attack. That was brilliant.
This was seriously a really good attack from Impact. It took a little bit long at the tank site, even the tank barrier, but this is exactly what I expected. It's really good that Impact came back out of nowhere and they showed Rocket that they can play a nice game of ET.
Indeed, that's really the reply, as you just said, the Impact Gaming needed. They really need to be on a high for this defense. I've seen them play Gordish enough times to know that they can definitely challenge for a full hold on this map. We're just going to have to see an absolutely incredible defense here to take it to a 3rd map. Not sure what it's going to be. It's going to be either Adlanest, Radar or Frostbite, all being fully objective for a match, which, let's be honest, as spectators, we absolutely crave to see. Gifty making his way to the main gate in the warm-up. They're just waiting for 4 players to the Impact Gaming side to ready up. Hopefully we'll ready up ASAP. They're just probably getting it, you know, in the right mindset, warming up, make sure they've got all their settings right. Just they need to be on top form for this defense now, Leon.
And not only on top form, but they need to stay focused. That's the most important thing of this entire stage. As we're going to start, and Ozo, take it away.
I'll try my best, buddy. He's going to go in eyes on Xylos at the start, who, in my opinion, really has been Impact's best player. He's been on fire with the rifle and SMG here as we go live in 3, 2, 1. We're off and live. Here we go. Xylos the rifle, Impact Gaming on the defense. They've got to defend a really fast time of 6 minutes and 50 seconds. Higher the medic, priming an A for the side exit now. He's going to be the one to guard this side exit, which can be a real pain to guard with the rifle. They coming in from the main. He's going to get the frag on the Matthias, but Gifty, pardon me, has actually steamed in through that main gate. He's going to get dropped though by Higher's MP40. Well played, Higher, and he's going to get shut down by a bot actually at that side exit. Xylos is going to get him down in the end. Higher didn't take a full spawn actually, believe it or not. He's just respawned instantly, but the rifle Xylos has taken full spawn. That could be costly with Wing even there. He's going to get down Higher as well, along with his teammate Matthias. Grenade's going to come over to the tank. Matthias is going to stay there while Wing even self-kills. Gifty rifle grenade frag as well, and we're going to go in eyes on Ross because it's all on Ross here for Impact Gaming. He is, I think, one of the last couple alive. Mees is going to get an MP40 frag on to Matthias. I haven't seen an engineer yet. They're going to come steaming through the main. Gifty's going to go down. Wing is not going to get that revive, and Ross is going to get a double frag, but Surrender is there. He's going to get the pistol. No, he's not. Surrender's going to get it, but but the tank hasn't been taken anywhere yet. A boat's going to jump on it, they're going to take the tank away, and that was an absolute dream start yet again for the Rockit side. Mies almost got the kill there onto Surrender. He managed to hop and skip his way on top of that MG, and they managed to take the tank all the way across to the part of the map in which the tank gets stolen, and that would have been a pain if that tank hadn't got stolen. They destroyed it then, because that was a brilliant attack from the Rockit side. Impact Gaming have, on the other hand, built this tank barrier though at the second stage of the map. Gifty hopping his way down the map. Surrender Dynamite down. There's nobody in sight for the Axis to stop this plan, and the Dynamite's going to go down. This is just going in Rocket's favour at the moment. Even if you look at the console, Rockit are really racking out the frags. They're starting to rage. Gifty, another Garand frag at the top of these main steps. He knows that on the bridge, rifle grenade chucked over. He's going to do a lot of damage, but he's going to get the frag as well onto Squiz. Gifty having the game of his life in this loser bracket final. They really want to do well in this tournament, and they know they can win it if they go through. I mean, they're performing extremely well. Rifle chucked in onto the spawn there. Winghaven, typical support fire kill on top of the spawn there from him. Rifle from Gifty, just waiting at the top of these steps. Mies is trying to come up at the top to destroy this tank. He's not going to. He is going to be able to get this strike off, but that's going to be useless. That's not going to do anything because it's underneath that little bridge, and with an airstrike underneath there, they are not going to get the airstrike off to destroy this tank. They're going to rely on the grenade spam coming in from the defense. They're pushing up towards this tank, because when you get the tank in this position, you can really hold it for a long time with the landmines and all the other parts of the spam in this game, which is really, if they take this tank and hold it here, it's going to be an absolute pain to get back out. Gifty, he's going to get the players straight on top of it though. Winghaven has a covert ops, making his way to the CP. He knows Mies is coming up. He's going to get the frag. He's going to get the satchel out as well. He's going to blow up the CP. Tank's going to get built as well, but the airstrike directly onto the tank. Squiz is going to go down, but it doesn't matter. The tank has been damaged. Ross has got to save the day now, but Surrender, he's going to jump on top of it, and they've repaired the tank. That is good play from Rockit with 4 minutes left to get the gold out of the bank, Leon. This is not looking like Impact's map, actually, even though they did such a good job on attack.
Yeah, it is really impressive what Rockit is doing here right now. They're steaming through every single stage of this map. If Impact want to defend this time, they really need to start focusing, because it's really hectic.
Indeed, and they actually get the command post built just before the spawn at the CP, so they've now got that quick spawn at the CP. Ross self-kills along with Haya and Xylos. I don't know if they really wanted to make all those self-kills. Maybe they were pushed out into the incorrect position that they needed to be in. Ross is going to guard the spawn and one-on-one with Gifty. Gifty is going to rage him there. He's really opened up a defense in the spawn, and the other medics are piling through now. They're going to self-kill though, knowing that spawn is free. They can rush across the courtyard now without having to worry about any form of crossfire coming from this exit and the first spawn exit here. And as I said, they're coming down the truck hill. They're going to run into high as MP40 frag. So Winghaven with the revive on the Gifty. He's going to go for the frag on the Mies. He's not going to get it. He's going to go down to somebody else. I think he's self-killed actually. Couple of frags coming in from both sides. I think they've managed to respawn in time. They're going to get the frags. They're going to stop this attack, and they're going to have to respawn and go straight across the courtyard, or possibly through the spawn yet again. Winghaven as a medic, one-on-one with Ross. He takes him down. He's going to have to make his way through the spawn, but he's going to get down by Squiz at that second arch, I think. He really is starting to come into his... he's really starting to perform well at LAN, actually, Leon. I've been quite impressed with Squiz. But with 2 minutes and 36 seconds on the board, they have only technically got to hold it for about a minute longer now, Leon, especially if they build that truck barrier. Gifty trying to run away from Squiz here behind the bank. He should let him go there. His teammates know that he's going around the back of the bank. A rifle like that in a position with a low HP is not going to be doing too much damage. He's going to stay out there. He's going to self-kill, actually, knowing that other medic at the third arch was lying in wait for him, which was Xylos, who we're going to go in eyes on now as the Allied side comes steaming through that truck hill. 4 medics going to hop and skip their way down the truck hill. Revives coming in from the Allied side. They're going to keep the team play flowing, hopefully, but the frags are higher yet again, who's absolutely raging on land. Winghaven making his way in for the gold. He's going to take down Squiz. He's going to get that important give as well. He's not going to get the frag on Xylos, so he just comes in, clears up the mess, and he's only got a pistol left. He's going to try and find as much ammo as possible from his teammates. He's going to pick up 11 bullets, 14 left in that clip, and they've only got a 1 minute and 42 seconds left to hold on to this bank stage, Leon, and this crossfire they've got set up is absolutely stunning work here after having such a diabolical first couple of stages. 1 minute and 32 seconds left on the board. Self-kills, they can afford to self-kill actually at this stage of the map now, knowing that the Rockit side have just got to go. And as you can see, they're doing that. Revives coming in. They need to get the Gibbs impact. Get those Gibbs, and then you'll win this map absolutely easily. Matthias and the rest of the Rockit side coming around the back of the bank. He's going to spot Xylos, and Xylos is going to take him down yet again. The gold has been taken though. Abort and surrender. 2 on 2, sorry, outside this bank. He's going to run his way over the courtyard. There is somebody lying away at the second arch. No, he's actually going to get the gold away. Abort on about 15 health points left. He's gonna jump all the way to the truck, and they've only got a minute left, Leon. This is absolutely incredible play from Rockit. How could the Impact Gaming side have let them get the goal there? They only had 2 or 3 players there. They had enough people to stop it. Matthias and Abort, they're gonna take this truck underneath the bridge, and they have got all the time in the world as well without the Impact Gaming side up and running with their crossfire. Coming in with the Garant. Zernis is going to get him down. FFE from higher as well, stopping that truck just at the bottom of the stage. And he's going to get the 5th frag, and that is actually good game from the Impact Gaming side. Absolutely crucial clutch play at the end of that second map. They're going to take it to a 3rd unless the Rockit actually guys jump on top of the stage. Triple FFE kill there though from his 4 kills here. Mees is absolutely raising it up here on Gold Rush, saves the game for them, and that is an absolutely incredible play from Impact right at the last second. Got that defense up on top of the truck. FFE from Mees, and they have raised it all up there. Well played, Impact, and they're going to take it to a 3rd map, Leon. I don't know what it's going to be, so I reckon we should chuck on some music while we find out what the 3rd map's going to be. And that, Leon, that was so entertaining, man. I cannot wait for this 3rd map. So we'll be back with you guys as soon as we can. Can we get to some music on now and get a drink, refresh ourselves, and we should be good to go. Map with Rockit against Impact Gaming in the loser bracket final to see who's going to go on and play Dignitas in the grand final of enemy territory. Back with you as soon as possible. Don't go anywhere. Hello, and you're back with Ozo and Leonica for the final map of this loser bracket final between Impact Gaming and Rockit. It is Frostbite, my personal favourite in the entire ET map collection and RTCW, to make that perfectly clear. And we have Impact Gaming on the allied side. They've got to make their way, for the people who don't know, up towards this documents room at the back of the map. Take the documents all the way back to the starting spawn and get the documents transmitted to the transmitter. And Mees has absolutely raised it up to the top of the CP. He's going to get the frag onto the surrender as well. He's going to get the CP built, and they're going to get a spawn point right here at the top by the CP. And that was the absolute dream start there from Mees, who was having the game of his life in this loser bracket final. He's going to absolutely steam his way down as a field ops towards the trucks now. He's going to make his way up the top of the main steps. He's still not seen any of the Axis guys, and Surrender's going to try to stop him again. He's going to absolutely roll him though. He's going to go down with 2 HP. He's going to take Surrender, and the Docs are making their way all the way across the pass of the trucks already. He's going to fall to his death. That was a bit of a mistake, but it doesn't matter. Impact Gaming have just respawned. I think the Rockit side might have respawned as well. High is the man with the Docs to carry, and Leon, this is an absolute perfect start for Impact Gaming. Higher with the documents at the CP respawn point now. If he goes, I think he's going to run into a lot of trouble. There's only one more Rockit player left alive. The call must have been made by now. High's got the Docs. He's making his way towards the transmitter, and this is game over. Impact Gaming have absolutely steamrolled over Rockit on Frostbite in the final map. This is an absolutely incredible time of 1 minute and 13 seconds. Absolutely incredible play there from Impact Gaming. That's got to be good game. If Rockit beat this time, then they are, I'm going to say, they are going to win this LAN if they beat that time, because that was the best play I've seen Impact the entire LAN. That was, Leon, that was just stunning.
This is awesome. Basically what Mees wants. Mees rushes out in the first spawn, gets the right spawn point, and he rushes to CP. He did it all by himself. This map was won by Mees.
Indeed, I couldn't agree more. Mees is performing this time. Mees has absolutely shown exactly why he's in this Impact Gaming side. A lot of people criticise him online occasionally, but Mees really has proven to me now. He is absolutely steaming over that map. Whether he was a field up or a medic, he got the job done. He got the documents. He got the documents to the bottom of the box room. Hyatt got the documents off him, took him all the way to the transmitter, and they ran him all the way home.
Well, the fun thing as well is, for one side note, as we all remember on last LAN, Mees didn't deliver properly, so this is probably a big ass payback time.
Indeed.
But finally finishing it off and doing what he wants, and he showed to the entire internet, to the entire community, Crossfire, wow, Mees, you're fast, and you did it.
Indeed.
Congratulations.
If we all remember that last final for Rockit, actually, when he was playing for Rockit against Dignitas, who he's going to be playing if they do take this map of Frostbite. And let's be honest, we all know what Frostbite's like. Anybody can take this map, whether it's in 50 seconds, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Anybody can take this map. It's all up for grabs. But in the last finals, we all remember Mees was the guy who got the Docs all the way to the transmitter and got sniped down by Knight and Matthias and the rest of his team. And, well, Mees has really, he's got to be praying that his side do not make any fatal mistakes here, because if one mistake can be made, a couple of full spawns, they could win this map. And the warm-up's going. We're going to go live in 4, 3, 2, 1. and we are in the final round of tonight's game with Impact against Rockit. Squiz the medic making his way up towards the office. He's going to get the nade prime. Nobody's going to beat Squiz up the ladder, that's for sure. Panzer comes in, Winghaven at the top of the ladder. Squiz is going to get a grenade into his face though, just before he can get up to the top. Higher than Mies, getting a couple of flashes, getting Mies, who's absolutely on fire there. A good game called by Winghaven already, and I don't blame him whatsoever, because Mies has sorted it all out yet again. Higher, Xylos, the rest of the Impact Gamer side really setting up their defense nicely here. Why haven't Rocket Gamer gone out the back, Leon? They've all gone up the front. Their best option surely was to go up the back. Ross is guarding it, Gifty self-killed. The rest of the Rocket side have actually got their way up through the office. Squiz is going to get a couple of M40 frags. High is down. Squiz is not going to get the revive in though. That's exactly what he's famous for. Squiz makes his way back with Xylos. They really have to protect these documents, and Xylos and Ross and the rest of the Impact Gamer side, who are all alive, are trying to keep these documents from defending for their life. They managed to do it. 20 seconds left. Mies and Ross, everybody getting a lot of the frags there, and that is good games. Well played, Impact Gaming. Absolutely steaming through the Rocket side there on the final map of enemy territory. The winners are going to be Impact Gaming. They're going to go through the grand final to play Dignitas, and that is going to be an absolutely stunning grand final for everybody who wants to watch a bit of ET. So make sure you get your way to the lounge as soon as possible to watch the grand final whenever it's going to be on. Good games from everybody here. We're going to go back to the music now, or something of the sort. So stay tuned onto the cast, and hope you're enjoying the AEF land. And I'll be back as soon as possible with Leonica. Thanks a lot.
See ya.